Hi. So I hear that we're doing a get ready with me with our dear snake boy Janus. So naturally I wear Virgil clothes. I don't know. I saw the sweater and I was like, maybe I should wear that. And then I was like, why? Why would I wear Virgil colors? I don't know. Honestly, maybe I hope one day they'll eventually be friends. I laugh because I don't think that's gonna happen anytime soon. Anyway, hello. I am very excited to be back doing another reaction video. I think the last one I did was the incorrect quotes video, so that was really good, and I'm very excited to do another one. Now, I don't know if this is gonna be a canon video. Like, we'll see. I'm not sure how it's gonna be. Technically, I guess he's supposed to be really a snake on this side of his face. Or is it this side? Whatever way it's gonna turn out, the scale side of his face is supposed to be real scales, isn't it? Isn't it? I don't know. So I'm interested if there's going to be an excuse for that or not. But I'm mostly very excited to have Janus answer people's questions, like actual fan questions, because that's going to be really funny. I did put a couple questions on the post. I hope they get answered, but obviously from thousands of responses, it's not very likely. But I will say one of the questions. I'll say it at the end. If it didn't get answered, I'll say it at the end of the video, and like hopefully one day it'll get answered, because I thought it was really funny. I'm gonna react to this. This intro has gone on long enough. I'm gonna react to this, and I am very excited to see how the beautiful scales actually go on, because let's be honest, they are gorgeous makeup. Just continuing on that design since 2018. It looks so good. Like, it's so pretty, but you're like a proper villain too. Like, Janus is a proper villain. I love him so much because he can be not a villain, but it looks like it, and it's so good. It's so good. Anyway, let me watch it and react. Okay, here we go. Janus is very inspiring. Get ready with me makeup tutorial. Very inspiring. Very inspiring. Very inspiring. Okay.
Hello everyone. Janus here. I know, you didn't recognize me because I'm in my Thomas disguise. I love a good disguise. Some of you do too. Some of you even enjoy disguising yourselves as me.
Oh.
Today, I'm going to teach you how to do it right. Get ready with me to be myself. First,
there we go.
I'm going to need an extra set of hands. Oh, the snake eye contact. You're going to want to start with that first so you don't smudge any makeup down the road. That was a nightmare.
Oh.
Now that we're done with that whole nightmare, we can carry on with the actual makeup portion of this tutorial. Yay.
Yay.
First, we're going to use the Smashbox Even Skin Tone Primer.
Oh.
So the most important thing to know about being oneself is to figure out who you are. What do you like? And what makes you feel good? What are other people's contributions? Opinions? Their opinions don't matter. The only opinion that matters is yours. Now watch me hit this fat Elmer's glue. Stick form, because we're getting ready to block that eyebrow, sis.
Yes.
Opinions from other people can really put a damper in your day. For example, I very much enjoy reality television. The scheming, the plotting, the lying. Every person for himself. And even on top of that, all of the production. None of reality television is actually real. It's just delightful. But other people don't like it as much as I do. They're stupid. Compatible differences in relationships just simply cannot exist. If someone doesn't like what you like, they're an idiot. And now you just let it dry. There's going to be a couple rounds of glue. You're going to need to really lay it on thick. Fan that out, fan that out. Speaking of fans, I'm also going to be taking a couple questions from you. One is asked, any advice on how to act more IDGAF? Quite simple. The key to that is reminding yourself that everyone else is less than you. Honestly, this part kind of slaps because I like the pressure on my skin. A big part part of being yourself is tuning out other people. I have to make a point to buy more glue sticks. Remus keeps eating mine. The only thing less important than people's opinions of other things is their opinions of you. Once you realize that, you can G a lot less Fs. Now that the glue has dried, we're going to use the Tammy X Revolution palette in the shade Spice Island over the brow to color correct. People always ask me, Janus, how are you so handsome? What is your skin routine? Well, I basically just, shed my skin 2 to 4 times a year, and that pretty much freshens up my skin. I don't know. I'm just like this. I also don't have any pores.
Basically just like this?
Pores. Next, we're coming in with the Fenty
No
Beauty
pores.
Pro
That's
Filter
nice.
Concealer in the shade 200 to further cover
Thomas,
the
I don't
brow.
believe you
Another
have any
question came in.
pores.
What gives you
Your
the ick?
skin is so
An
nice.
important aspect of being oneself, in addition to knowing what you like, is knowing what you don't like, and saying to that thing, ew, get away from me. I don't like you. Roman.
Oh,
Give me the ick. Sincerity. Charity galas. Those people who walk old ladies across the street, who are you performing for? Actors giving tearful thank you speeches at awards shows, please. The Swedes.
the Swedes.
They're up to something. Now we're moving on to foundation. I use House Labs in the shade Light Warm
Light warm.
to match my personality. This one just says, do you love Jesus Christ? Got a question in asking, do you love Jesus Christ? Oh, absolutely, girl. That man is my style. Collecting followers, turning water into wine, refusing to die? I mean, hell yeah. A little too indebted to helping others, but whatever. We all have our flaws. Not me, of course. Next, we're going to be working on the eye using the Maron palette for fair and olive fair. And
The
we're gonna be
what
mixing
palette?
A couple of colors because you're an individual. You don't want to color off the rack. Another one of you asked, am I a gossip queen? Yes, I love to gossip. That's something I know about myself, and I accept it. I forgive myself for it, and because of that, I no longer have to work on it. There's just something so beautiful about people sharing their innermost secrets with you that you may use later on down the road for your own personal gain. Next, we're going to create the eye bag effect under the eye by using a dark brown and white eyeliner pencil for dimension. This person here asked, what is the meaning of life? Or could you follow me on Instagram? Well, how dare you? How dare you self-promote in the middle of my video? And to answer your other question, what is the meaning of life? Self-promoting myself, and by extension, Thomas. Get some new merch at thomassanders.com. A heavy hitter of this video is going to be the subculture palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills. We're going to be starting with the Mercury shade on the inner corner of the eye and under the brow bone. Someone asked, what are my guilty pleasures? Guilty pleasures? Why would a pleasure be guilty? I've got none of those. Indulge in your pleasures guilt-free, people. Life is short. Next, we're going to be painting on the feature that gets me out of the most trouble, my mouth, using Stila liquid eyeliner and then contouring it with the same brown pencil from before. I'd like to be vulnerable with you for a moment.
Okay.
And share with you my innermost thoughts.
Sure.
Through snake telepathy, because I can't actually talk during this stage of the process. Me. Me. Man, I'm gorgeous. Look at me. Did I get handsomer overnight? Is it handsomer or more handsome? Doesn't matter. I'm both. Oh, the mouth's done. God, I'm so good at sitting. I'm like a statue. Like a sculpted statue. I should start talking with my mouth now. And now, we're going to apply the scales using a fishnet wig cap.
Oh. I was waiting for this part.
The cat stays very still throughout this process, so your scales come out as clean as possible. Begin with the shade Edge on the snake half of your face, leaving a little room between your scales and mouth line. This one asks, any self-care advice? And for that,
Oh, it
I've
is.
got a list. Unlike a lot of people you meet, the block button is your friend. Don't
Yes,
be
it
afraid
is.
to block a bitch. If
Block
someone
a bitch.
delivers food to your house incorrectly, just accept the meal. Free din din. Next, switch to the shade Destiny, going back over the
Destiny.
area you just covered. Going back to self-care advice, if someone asks you to help them move, just say you're busy that day. If you're returning something that's partially used, don't tell them that. They don't care, and neither should you. Finally, use the shade Untamed to darken the shadowy areas at your temple and jawline.
Why don't they
Back to the
just
self-care advice,
say
not feeling like going into
yellow,
work,
brown, and green?
call in sick.
Okay.
Maybe you're sick of your boss's attitude. It's not a complete lie. And to wrap up the self-care advice, steal chapstick. Who cares? It's chapstick. And pulling back the curtain, we reveal, hello, gorgeous, a masterpiece. And finally, we're going to return.
I swear I saw a fang grow in there.
In order to create the nose slit. It will tickle like an absolute monster. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
It'll tickle like an absolute monster. I love that.
Janus. She is beauty. She is grace. She will lie right to your face. And then add whatever outfit you want. I can't do everything for you. That's better. I hope you all enjoyed this video. And I hope you learned a little bit more about how to be yourself by being me. Have any other requests for behind-the-scenes content like this? Let us know down in the comments below, or check out the bonus content we already have available at patreon.com/ThomasSanders, or, as I like to refer to it, Janus's corridor of stored rewards. If you are interested in any other videos, you can click over here, or if you're new to the channel and would like to subscribe, you can click down there. That's it. And until next time, take it easy, guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Peace out.
Okay. All right. Very nice. Very. I do appreciate Thomas Disguise. Very good. Very clever. Of course you're clever. Of course. Of course. Janus is clever. Why wouldn't he be clever? No, I do appreciate the homage to extra arms, extra hands. Quil wearing the gloves. You have a second pair of gloves. That's awesome. No, wait, were there 2 pairs of gloves? Or did I just see 4 hands and assume there were 4 gloves? I don't actually know. So not very many questions answered. That's fine. That was a very, very pretty application. I do appreciate the you have to sit very still. You have to sit very still in order to have certain parts applied. No, that's good. I need to rewatch it because there was a lot of good advice in there. We'll see. Anytime you're trying to take advice from Janus, just take it with a little bit of a grain of salt. He's a sweetheart, but he cares about number 1 only. So my question, I'll tell you what my question was. My question was, hey Janus, did you know that those socks that Roman gave you for the Christmas video, What Makes a Perfect Gift, right after he gave you a bitch slap, that those were his socks and he regifted them? He did. You can see those socks being worn in the Pump Up the Jam commercial right after Virgil does his skateboarding, we'll call them tricks, and he says something like, no nerds allowed, and he points to Roman, no nerds allowed. And then you see Roman in this very Pee-wee-like getup. You see he's wearing these very gold colored socks. Those are the same socks he gave Janus. So Janus, honey, did you know that Roman regifted his socks to you? Okay. Totally out of character, out of, I'm sure that was a complete accident, but it is such a tiny detail. And I'm sure it was completely, like, not thought of, but it's so funny to me that I saw it and I was like, wait a minute, that was the same socks, because, I mean, how many pairs of, like, off-color gold socks do you own? Anyway, you know that I'm a big sucker for details. I love the details. That's me. I'm detail queen. That was a really great video, and I'm very glad I got to watch it, and I hope there's more. Maybe there's a nice get ready with me with Virgil in the future. Just like, okay, done. I mean, consider it, right? It would be funny, right? That was a really good video. Can't wait to see what else we have in store. Can't wait for the video next week with Joan and Talon. It's gonna be great. Thank you. Anyway, thank you for making the video. I really, really liked it. Gotta love self-care queen. And now I'm going to IDGAF off home. and edit this thing. All right. Bye.